Every day we open our phones and see hundreds of images. They show us trends, opinions and ideas about what is cool, what is important, and even who we should try to be. Most of the time we don't stop to question any of it. We just keep scrolling and the feedback's going, choosing what appears in front of us. But what if the sum of what we see isn't the full truth? What if these posts are all these small pieces of reality, shaped by algorithms that decide what we should notice first? Maybe some of these images are more likely shadows. Things that look real but don't tell the whole story. When we see these shadows every day, we may not notice them at all. This is not about blaming phone, it's about learning to look for the light behind the shadow.
In today's digital world, how can we tell if we're seeing reality? Or how can we tell if we're seeing a distorted illusion?
We live in a hyper-reality where the image is more real than the reality itself. Filters reshape our faces. It adds promises than happiness instead of happiness. And the algorithm shows us only what we already like, so we never have to question anything. And it's like the Matrix, the simulation doesn't need change, it only needs attention.
Why is it so hard to notice?
Because it's designed to please us. A comfortable illusion can become stronger.
Thank you.
Hello, today we are here with the Fahrenheit 451 specialist. We have a question for you. What moment in Fahrenheit 451 shows the first crack in Montek's world? When he starts realizing things aren't what they seem.
In Fahrenheit 451, Montag burns books, but slowly realizes that his whole world is constructed. The first sign, when he admits, I wasn't happy, I'm not happy. That's a small moment, but revolutionary. He sees the crack in the illusion. When he meets the woman who chooses to burn with her books, he cannot ignore it. So that's like the beginning of the escape of the cave.
We have the opportunity to stay here with a philosopher, and today's question for him is, when Plato was talking about people watching shadows on the wall, what was he really trying to warn us about?
In Plato's cave, people live chained in darkness. In front of them, they see only shadows. They mistake those shadows for reality. The interesting part isn't that they're fooled, but it's that they don't want to live. The light scares them. Believing a comfortable shadow feels easier than facing a difficult truth.
And today, what are our shadows?
Anything we accept without questioning it. Trends, quick opinions, perfect images. Sometimes we build our own cage without noticing.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, we are here today with our friend Celia.
Hi guys.
And we have a question for her today. Why people sometimes ignore reality?
Okay, so I feel like people sometimes ignore reality because a moment can feel easier or safer in that way, and when a situation gets like really stressful or uncomfortable, avoiding it can seem like the quickest way to protect yourself. Another reason could be that our brains often pay more attention to what we want to believe, so we notice the information that support our ideas and ignore what doesn't.
Thank you.
Of course.
Many people stay inside the cave because it feels familiar, because the truth can be uncomfortable. But sometimes what we call comfort is just a story someone else wrote for us. Leaving the cave doesn't mean finding all the answers. It means starting to ask real questions. True light doesn't blind us, it reveals. And maybe the first step is simple. Look at the shadow and ask if that's really everything.